All right, so let me go ahead and move to the other room, and let's see if I have the correct link um for the guest singer. Hold on. Let me go ahead and move. I'm back here. You guys, give me a second, okay? Sign. What is cyan anyway? Is cyan whatchamacallit? Is it blue? Is cyan a family of blue? Sorry, I'm stupid. Is it? Is the color cyan a family of blue? I do not know. Hold on. Let me. Eh? Light blue. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. Shade of blue. Okay, let's see if I got our guest singer up here. Do we have her already? Oh, there she is. A little bit big, but let me make her smaller. There you go. No, that's way too small. Give me a second. Yes, you're witnessing the scuff firsthand. Okay, there you go. I got her. There you go. There you go. Okay. Yes, we are so ready to welcome our guest singer. You guys, my dear Scout members, show some love, show a warm welcome to our guest singer for today, Microphona Sing, all the way from Latin or Latin America. Please do show some love to Microphona and put in some emotes here. Let me go ahead and welcome Microphona. Hello, darling, you there?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm a little bit scared and anxious, I won't lie.
Nah, you are fine, darling. Our my community here is very warm and welcoming and very supportive. So, uh, feel be at ease. You are in good hands. All right, darling. For our cult members, our friends in the chat who may have not seen you before today, please do take this opportunity to introduce yourself. Probably a little more about your VTuber lore, how you got into VTubing and V singing, and what content do you usually put out for your community? Go ahead, darling.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Microphona Sing. I'm a half Puerto Rican, half Mexican VTuber and V-singer. I am a VTuber whose lore is based around the feelings of the person behind the microphone. AKA,
Mm.
I'm supposed to be the microphone of the person who, of course, is the
Oh.
one who's supposed to be VTubing, right? That's why my name is Microphone Sing, and that's why I'd
Uh
rather,
huh.
I'm a microphone. I technically, some people have told me, "Oh, are you like an AI?" No, no, no. I'm just meant to represent that which the person behind the microphone
Mm.
cannot represent. Because a lot of us don't tend to really feel comfortable perhaps like how we are on a day-to-day basis, so might as well just explode out our feelings
Mm.
through micro.
Yes, darling. What do you uh like how did you I want to know. I'm always pretty curious every time I have like VTubers, V singers come onto my show and on the radio show. I'm always curious like how did you get into VTubing in the first place?
So, as a matter of fact, I used to want to be a singer when I was younger. Specifically, the person behind the microphone, of course. So whenever I say anything, it's going to be the
Mm.
person behind the microphone.
Mm.
I always wanted to be a singer when I was younger. Like when I was, like, for example, maybe 5 years of age and this stuff like that. Like I would imitate Lady Gaga or Shakira
Mm.
and start singing like oh and stuff like that. But it mostly came up to me when a lot of difficult times through my life I would end up listening a lot to my idols.
Mm.
And at one point, it was one of those nights where you just kind of like watch something and it just shines so bright that you wish you could reach that light or be that light to someone else.
Mm.
And that's kind of why I went into it. And then I was like, well, you know what? I saw that VTubing was a thing, and I was like, you know what? I might as well give it a shot because I've always kind of like liked the YouTube stuff and singing. Might as well, kind of throw myself out there because I always wanted to try.
Mm. Yeah. So when it comes to you hopping onto or becoming a VTuber, like what were your challenges? What were the challenges you faced when you first started out? And what was your best practices perhaps into when it comes to you like putting out content, networking with fellow VTubers or growing your community?
I think the main challenge, because I started back in 2020,
Mm.
was the fact that I did not have a good microphone. I would use to
Oh
record
my
covers with like
goodness.
my phone. I was like locking myself
No,
into the
no,
bathroom.
not the
Let's go.
phone.
I would record with like a really, really bad like phone microphone, and then I kind of
Uh-huh.
upgraded to a dynamic microphone, and then I realized it wasn't as good. And then at one point, I ended up upgrading slowly, and then I
Uh-huh.
used to like kind of use a computer, and that was like an all-in-one PC, and that PC did
Mm.
not, for the life of anything, want to stream anything, and I was like, oh
Oh
no.
my goodness.
But slowly, right, you start upgrading. I kind of end up doing more things. Might as well record
Uh-huh.
post covers. If I cannot
Yeah,
stream,
yeah,
I
yeah.
might as well do covers. If I
Yeah.
cannot do covers, might as well stream. So I'm kind of
Mm.
been switching back and forth between those two.
All right. And you did mention that you your interest in music and singing started when you were young. Like what age exactly and what piqued your interest when it comes to singing and music when you were younger?
I'm not quite sure what might have picked up my interest. I do remember like a lot of radio songs back in the day, like you being in the car and like, oh yeah, you start singing.
Mm.
Or I do like, okay, there's one specific memory I do remember that it was in class where people were talking about like, what's your gift? What type of thing
Mm.
can you give in the world? And I think the only thing that would come up to my mind was singing because I would usually just sing around at home. My mom and dad would kind of sing, but not that much. But there was always music around. So I guess I think that's why. And because I always wanted to kind of imitate again Lady Gaga. It's silly, right? But it's true. You can't deny it. I was a kid. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I can do the voice.
Okay, well, you kept mentioning Lady Gaga. Apart from Lady Gaga, who are your other inspirations? Like you aspire to be this skilled of a singer, or you like their singing ability or technique. Who are your inspirations?
So it's interesting, right? Because coming from Puerto Rico and
Mm.
Latino household, right? Shakira would have been like probably the first couple of people I listened to when I was singing, like when I was
Mm.
younger.
Mm.
So Shakira's like dynamic of voice, using her voice differently. It's not just like a either just a high pitch. It's usually like a low tone. It's out of the ordinary type of singing that I
Yeah.
kind of loved about her.
Mm.
Same thing with Lady Gaga. And then when I grew older, I end up finding this utaite who
Oh.
was glutamine, and this
Oh.
utaite just kind of went off screaming at the microphone, and I was like, I want to do that when I'm older. I want to do that, and I kind of just ended up going into like J-pop stuff because of that Vocaloid stuff,
Mm.
just because of that singer. And
Mm.
then as I kept on growing older, right, I ended up focusing on voice actors in Japan, *Seiyu. And then the two
Ah, okay.
specific ones that I would point out
Mm.
would be Taniyama Kisho,
Oh.
who voices Natsuki Shinomiya in Uta no Prince-sama, and he does a lot of like anime openings as well. For example, Kuroko no Basket,
Mm.
and I think Baki at one point as well. And then there's
Oh,
also Ito Kento. Ito Kento is
interesting.
also kind of that voice that kind of screams out his feelings when it comes to Dopoka no Zaka and Hip Mic.
Mm.
Um, so kind of those voices are kind of out of the ordinary. They have like a little accent to them, or they scream, or they just kind of release that feeling. That's what I
Mm.
always adored, and that's what always inspires me.
Wow. What about instruments? Did you try to learn instruments when you were younger or?
Oh God, I've never been good with instruments. I think what is this thing called? The recorder? I think it is.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They always kind of like make you like learn that on
Mm.
school.
Yeah,
They,
yeah,
they
yeah.
they made us learn it, right? I hated it because I would always do the wrong side of the hands, so I could never play the damn thing.
Goodness. Mm.
But when I was in like around fifth grade, I ended up playing the trumpet. They gave us three instruments, right? And I was like, oh
Mm.
yeah, I'm gonna put the drums, the bass, because I'm like
Uh-huh.
more of a rock person.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna play the drums. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna play the bass. I'm gonna be like rock and roll. Yo, let's
yeah.
go. And you know what? They make us choose a third one. Okay, might as well put the trumpet because haha, I'm half Mexican. Might as well. They gave me the trumpet, and I was like, no, come on.
Oh my goodness. Well,
But it helps with the lungs.
mm, did you ever like the entire V tubing and V singing stuff? I'm pretty curious to know as well that the your experience prior to doing VTuber, V singing stuff, being a content creator, your experience as a singer yourself, did it help you? Did it help make things a little easier when making or putting out content as a VTuber and a V singer?
I think the funny thing is that because I've never learned or had any classes regarding singing, I've kind of just done this on a get go. So I kind of
Like you
started
just
out a lot
wing
with,
it. You try to
yeah, I
wing
just winged
everything.
it.
yeah,
Like when I was younger, I would edit videos, right? And I was like, oh
yeah,
yeah, I eventually want to be a YouTuber. The
yeah.
12-year
yes,
old
yes,
me,
yes.
I'm gonna be a YouTuber. And it just kind of like practice with editing. I'm still bad at editing, mind you, right? But
Mm.
that's kind of, I guess, what my experience must have been back in the day. I used to do a lot of song translations, adaptations
Oh,
as well because of the
wow.
Utapri community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I kind of that's kind of what drove me a little bit more, like get enough confidence for me to be like, okay, yeah, you know what, I can do it.
Mm. That is so cool. Did you even attempt or try to write songs? Songwriting?
Okay, that's funny. I- I've I've always wanted to learn how to compose music, right?
Mm.
But my luck with the recorder, it's no, it's impossible. I cannot play the recorder. Trumpet is hard, and most of like the songs that would come into my hand would come as rock music. But the only thing that I could ever manage to do was do like a melody with my
Mm.
voice. So what I did do was record a lot of melodies
Mm-hmm.
whenever they come up, because for me it could come up anywhere. I
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
like,
of
for example, in the
course.
car.
Yeah.
I could be at work. I could be in the bathroom for some reason. I don't know.
Mm.
And like a melody comes up, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna grab the phone,
Mm-hmm.
trusty old phone microphone, record that melody, and just kind of like see if I can later on improve it. I did speak
Yeah.
to like a friend of mine before, and I was like, at one point, I did a whole as melody,
Mm.
and I was like, I want to make this into a song, and I just ended up commissioning someone to do the instrumental, and that was actually the
Oh.
first song that I've ever released, which was 𝔒𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬
Yeah.
memory, like melody, that's fine. And if someone else helps me out, then that's great because
Hmm.
at the end of the day, it's still mine
Yeah, of
and it's still
course.
original.
Yes. That I feel like being creative, it really has no like time, like exact timing or exact place for it to happen. Whatever your creative juices are like active, it's just right there. It happens right there. I
The muse.
remember, yeah, I remember like I uploaded an original song on SoundCloud. Yes, I'm a boomer. I used to have a SoundCloud.
Ooh, I remember.
And
To the
yeah,
cult.
I actually just like you, I know how to play the guitar, but I'm not that great to come up with my own like instrumental for the melodies that I made for that original song that I have. So I just recorded the song, just me singing. Like I just it was just like I would say an acapella kind of sort of thing. But you are so actually you're so on point for like commissioning someone else to make your instrumental, since you can do the harmonies or melodies for your own song. And putting out this song cover, or putting out this original song of yours, did you perhaps put it out as a music video as well?
No, yeah, I did end up. I wish, by the way, just to add up on the guitar. I wish I always wanted to learn the guitar. I have a guitar and I've never learned how to play a single thing on it. It's sad. I envy you. At least you can play
I
it. It's
know,
nice.
I know, a little, you know, just the basic enough to get by.
But how do you get the fingers? That's. I think my hands are too small. I think that's what it is. But I ended up doing my own video, my own editing. I'm like, well, I already commissioned
Wow.
the instrumental. The instrumental was too expensive, so
I know,
let's just
I
use the
know.
VTuber model
Oh
and
my
let's just wing it.
goodness. We're not gonna start talking about the expenses of being a VTuber because it's
No, it's
it's an
ridiculous.
entire rabbit hole. Oh my god. But you did your own music video. Like how long did it take for you to come up with that? Or to
I
finish the
remember, like,
entire thing?
I think, I think because knowing me, I'm a procrastinator, leaving
Mm.
everything behind the last second.
Yeah.
That's a really bad thing to do, and that's why I'll usually forget a couple things. But I think I did it in around a month. That very
Oh.
month before everything was in, I was just editing day and night. I think I spent like maybe 12 hours one night, just like, I need to finish this. I need to finish this. The text. I need to put the text. And it's not even that great of a video, right? It's not like that 10 out of 10, but it's something that I'm like, you know what? It
It's
was the
something
first
you
thing I
can be
ever did.
proud of because you worked
Yeah,
hard on it.
exactly. Like, you know what? It came from me. That's my baby. That's my child.
Mm,
Don't touch it.
exactly. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to hear that. This is actually the essence of being a VTuber, like especially a content creator, a V singer, like you putting out something that comes from your heart, you know, that you worked hard on it. And and for what? We're not even getting paid for this, but we're doing this because we
Exactly.
love it.
Passion.
Yes. Period. Okay. Now, out of I would assume that you have been putting out song covers as well, apart from your original song.
Yeah, aside from the original song, I think I used to do parodies before I was a VTuber, but when I started being more with the VTubing scenario, I ended up trying to
Mm.
do a little bit more song covers, but because I'm more of an emotional person, I would usually try to like use up the emotion that I have, and then I might like accidentally upload 5 covers one day. Then there's
Oh
like a whole month
wow.
of silence. There's like a
Oh
whole
my
month of silence.
goodness.
It's weird. Okay, at least now I'm more consistent, right? And now I'm like, okay, yeah, at least once a month there's something.
Let's
But
go. Out of the
it
covers that
happens.
you put out though so far, what was your favorite?
Ah, that's interesting. That's I think the one that's currently on my featured might be my most favorite one because as I said right, I tend to be very emotional and there's a
Mm.
song called Bug
Oh.
and it just goes crazy, but I essentially just kind of like screamed out all my frustrations as soon as I found like a Spanish version of it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go crazy. That's what I like to do. I'd rather, instead of like worry about whether or not the tone is correct or whether or not I'm hitting the note correctly, I just want to say my feelings. That's it. I just want to scream it out. And that's what I did. I
Wow.
screamed. I used up like and then later on, when I went to look at my idol do the cover, I was like, oh wow, it's similar because of the screams. But I
Oh
think I
my
screamed a lot more now. Oh
goodness.
no.
Oh, that is so cool. Now, I wanted to know like I don't think you have told us more about what content you put out for your community. What do you usually put out for your community apart from, you know, your song covers and all that? Let us know so our friends in the chat can go ahead and vibe with you, join you with your uh activities.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. I completely forgot to answer that. Usually nowadays I stream either gacha games, for example. I've been really obsessed with Limbus Company recently, so I
Mm.
haven't like stopped using Limbus Company. I've been playing South Park RPG type of games. Lately, I've been invested in Marvel, but I can't stream it. But if I could, I would.
Oh my
I
goodness.
also stream Fortnite. I'm kind of like a variety when it comes to that, right? I'm just
Mm.
like if I can have fun with it, like maybe I can bring up. I think I brought like Kitty Powers Matchmaker a couple
Oh.
like months ago. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
ah, you know what? It's just a fun game. Let's just match people because yes. Or and then the next day, I want to shoot everybody. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I feel you because I also like when I stream like in one stream for example in one stream I just Oh, I feel like changing to this game now. Oh, I feel like changing to this game now. I I don't know. Probably people,
Exactly.
probably people find it a little boring or something that I play different games in one stream, but I don't know. I don't want to stick to one game and like have my energy go down just because I'm forcing myself to stay in one game. So
I
yeah,
think it's best.
hmm I think
I think
it's
it's
different
better.
for other people as well. Some people enjoy like streaming one thing the entire time, and oh, we just do what's best for us, I guess.
Exactly. Just do whatever makes you happy. At the end of the day, the people that come by with you and they're part of your community, they're gonna recognize that you're doing what makes you happy, and that is
Mm-hmm.
also gonna make them happy too because they're there in for enjoying time with you, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what I've always told my heart. It's like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you know what? We're gonna have fun with it. I say.
Let's go. Okay, speaking of having fun, we want to have fun. We have been looking forward to hear you sing today. So, what song did you prepare for us, Microphona?
Speaking about fun, I think that's kind of. I think I brought a very sad song. No.
Oh my good.
Oh no.
All
But
right, all right. Let's hear
I'm
it.
someone who's been obsessed with
Mm.
Hell of a Boss lately.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I wanted to bring in I Will Be Okay from the last episode of Hell of a Boss because I've been just having it on loop. But
Mm.
yeah, that would be pretty much the one that I would want to bring.
Okay, darling, go ahead. Take the floor whenever you're ready. Yes, my dearest cult members, friends in the chat, while my Microphona is setting up, looking up the backing track and sharing that, with me on Discord. Let me just remind you that my Microphona's important links are pinned in the chat below. Please do show her some love on her Twitch channel, her Twitter profile, all of her socials are there. YouTube channel for her song covers, updates on her Twitter, real time updates on her Twitter. Her Instagram is also posted down below, and TikTok as well. So please do show her some love. Thank you so much. Whenever you're ready, darling, take the floor.
I am very scared.
You're doing fine, darling. Go ahead.
I hope that the music is not too loud, but let's wing it. Your box is packed up on the bed. Your words are in my head, telling me it will be okay. You'll remember what you said. That voice crack, oh my god. Or was it just another lie? Okay, we gotta wing it, let's go. This place that used to be your home, you call me on the phone. Will I hear your voice in the middle of the night when I turn out the lights? Or are you just another ghost? Oh, how could you lie to my face and that our time mean nothing to you? Were you bluffing all along? You would be there to see yourself forgiven by me. If you thought that I'd take it, you were wrong. tears won't fall upon your shoulder. I'll just get older and you'll only know my name. Ah.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
I'm
Woohoo!
so sorry, it's sad.
Oh my God. That was wonderful. They enjoy that. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Now, darling, before anything else, I want you to tell us more about um what music and singing means for you, what it means for you.
And usually, what it mostly means to me, right, is to put out my passion and just kind of release all emotions that I might not understand or
Mm-hmm.
feel at the time. It just means not not an escape, but more like a way to just be free, freedom.
Mm. That was wonderful, darling. And we are now with a challenge wheel, the most exciting part
Oh
of your
no!
guesting. Everyone's looking
Oh
forward
no!
every time we have a guest singer here. Everyone's looking forward to how guest singers would tackle the the challenge wheel. Let me go ahead and pull up the challenge wheel for you, darling. Give me a second. Were you able to do your last minute preparations for this one?
I ran like I've been. Oof. Okay, yeah, I did. I am not confident on them, but I'm also kind of half confident. You know what? I said, you know what? We're here to have fun. Let's just have fun.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's go. All right, darling. I do have the uh challenge wheel here. There's a bunch of categories on here. Popular music, rhythm and blues, folk, acoustic or country music, other languages, classical 80s, 90s or 90s, 80s or older, gospel, Christian, religious music, hip hop and rap, dancehall, disco, EDM, gamer anime music, rock, metal, emo, or alt music, jazz, bossa nova, samba, popular music. And yeah, those are your categories. And if it ever falls under a category that you're unfamiliar or uncomfortable with, we can go ahead and spin the wheel again, okay?
I think there's like four of them that I'm not quite familiar with,
No
sadly.
worries. No worries. No worries. We can go ahead and spin the wheel again if ever it falls to those categories. So you're ready
Let's see the luck.
for the first one.
Yes, yes, let's go.
All
We can do this. We can
right.
do this.
Spinning the wheel. Here goes.
Oh boy.
Oh. Ooh. This is going to be interesting. Are you up for the either the jazz, bossa nova, or samba?
No, I do not have any songs that I know that are jazz, was never Sam. I'm gonna cry in a
Okay.
corner.
All right,
No.
darling. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Let's go.
You like jazz?
This one is probably a whole lot easier for you, darling. It's gonna be popular music, or you can also probably call it pop music.
Honestly, I think that the one that came into my head that I might
Hmm.
not do as well, but you know what? We're gonna wing it because I've been, funnily enough, mentioning her way too much. Might as well.
Let's go.
Have you heard
Okay.
of Abracadabra?
Oh,
I know.
yes, yes. It's such a banger. Go ahead, darling, whenever you're ready.
I am panicking,
You're
but
doing
you know what?
well.
I can feel my voice tremble and shake of fear, like, oh no,
You're
oh
okay.
no.
You're doing well, darling. Go ahead.
Just 1 second, I'll be then winging it. We can do this. We shall pay honors. I hate YouTube ads. Why YouTube? All right, we're going. We're doing it. We're doing this. Pay the toll. I kind of missed out there. No. Pay the toll to the angels, drawing circles in the clouds. Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around. Only in your heart tonight, in the magic of the dark moonlight, save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, amor una, abracadabra, morta ugaga. Abracadabra, amor una, in her tongue she said, that's our love tonight. Huh. We got a vibe. Feel the floor is on fire. Choose the road on the west side as the dust flies. Watch it burn. Don't waste time on a feeling. Use your passion. No return. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, amor una, abracadabra, morta ugaga. Abracadabra, amor una, in her tongue she said, that's our love tonight. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Feel the beat under your feet, the floor is on fire. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Yes. To me. Sing for me a simple melody.
Let's go.
That is a challenge. That is a challenge. Oh god.
Let's go. That was amazing, and I can tell that you guys, that was just 5% of Microphona's full power, because she's holding back, probably not to disturb neighbors or something. But yes, imagine if she's at her 100% full power.
I'm a chihuahua shivering in the corner right now.
Goodness, thank you so much for that one, darling. But you still have 2 more categories to go.
We got the first one. I feel more confident. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this. Let me just pull up the category, the challenge wheel. There you go. All right. Spinning the wheel for the next category. Ooh, this is pretty interesting. We got you other languages.
Okay, might as well point out my Spanish now.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Let's pull
hear
out the
it.
Spanish. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get over the YouTube ads first, right? Because ads are always annoying. Okay. I'm bringing bachata, which is a classic. It's been so long since I've sung this though. Woo! Amarte como te amo es complicado. Pensar como te pienso es un pecado. Mirar como te miro está prohibido. Tocarte como quiero es un delito. Ya no sé qué hacer para que estés bien. Si apagar el sol para encender tu amanecer. Hablar en portugués, aprender a hablar francés. O bajar la luna hasta tus pies. Yo solo quiero darte un beso y regalarte mis mañanas. Cantar para calmar tus miedos. Quiero que no te falte nada. Yo solo quiero darte un beso, llenarte con mi amor el alma, llevarte a conocer el cielo. Quiero que no te falte nada. Yeah. Si el mundo fuera mío te lo daría. Hasta mi religión la cambiaría. Porque hay tantas cosas que yo haría. Pero tú no me das ni las noticias. Oh, ya no sé qué hacer para que estés bien. Si apagar el sol para encender tu amanecer. Hablar en portugués, aprender a hablar francés. O bajar la luna hasta tus pies. Yo solo quiero darte un beso y regalarte mis mañanas. Cantar para calmar tus miedos. Quiero que no te falte nada. Can't believe I brought bachata into the mix, right? This is technically a love song, ironically enough. Solo quiero darte un beso, llenarte con mi amor el alma. Solo quiero darte un beso, quiero que no te falte nada. Solo quiero darte un beso, llevarte a conocer el cielo. Solo quiero darte un beso, quiero que no te falte nada. Solo quiero darte. Quiero que no te falte nada.
Wow. Let's go. That is so good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wow. It doesn't show, but I am half Spanish. I can't speak the language. Yeah, I am a diaspora.
I'm in a corner shaking like a chihuahua because it's
No.
been so long, right, since I've sung a couple of these too. I
Mm.
feel rusty.
Nah, you're doing well, darling. You are actually amazing. I love how you have very controlled breathing. I could never. I think some singers have struggles when it comes to controlling their breathing, especially whenever singing higher notes or sustaining notes when singing. So
Oh yeah. It really, especially when you have your nerves and your throat is all like,
right, right. You're wonderful. Now we're down to your last category, and let's see. Let me just pull up your challenge wheel. We'll be choosing your category, the last category for you. Hopefully this is something that you actually like.
drink water nervously, like,
Oh, this is probably something that you manifested. We got you either rock, metal, emo, or alt or alternative music.
oh, rock. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if this is cheating if I use Spanish lyrics as well.
No, you're fine, you're fine. As long as it's under the same category. It doesn't matter the language.
I could do, the thing is that I have a song that I did my own adaptation for. It actually is the same person that I mentioned, 𝔖𝔬𝔦𝔯𝔦𝔯𝔬𝔦𝔩.
Oh.
The one that does anime openings.
Oh, okay.
And this is an anime opening called Can Do, but I have a Spanish adaptation here in the corner.
Let's go. Let's hear it. I am seated.
Let's go. I am afraid I might like saturate the microphone screaming, so I am apologizing before.
No, you're okay, darling. Go ahead. My community members are so used to me screaming onto the mic whenever I sing some songs, so you're good. You're fine. Go ahead, darling.
Let's go. No te lo he dicho ya, no podrás seguir adelante mientras te escondas tras tu debilidad. Mira mi frágil ser, no importa cómo sea este show si no impresiona. La soledad te atormenta en la noche, pero mañana habrá una luz impaciente para que eres frente a tu débil ser. Con fuerza reconocerte, ya empezaremos, lo lograremos. Desde ya adelante comenzaré, caminar, corre ya, no importa qué. Con mi mal tono de voz yo, aunque falle estaré bien. Grítalo ya, es tu turno, can you do it? El hacerlo y cómo va a ser todo, pues miedo no tendré. Hoy seré quien yo soy. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. Now that I'm thinking about it, does J-Rock count? Oh no! Ah! Si no pudiera respirar, me decidí por el tirar y anotar al ver que la persona sonríe. Francamente ves como la diosa victoriosa regresará. Como un experimento cuestiono aquello. ¿Cuándo será? ¿Hasta dónde y cómo? Ayer me rendí con toda fuerza, siguiendo paso a paso hoy, abriendo entero todo el corazón. Avanzaré volando al cielo, despierta, sácalo, aun si no estás. Qué forma tonta de ser, no seas engreído pues. ¿Quién ganará? Seré yo. Can you do it? Tú lo ves y sabes, baby. No importa que digan, ya que mañana también soy yo. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. I can do it. Do it! allí enciendo llamas, completaré todo con toda devoción. Al tú estar siempre ahí, sola me levanto aquí. Así es sin rendirme. Con mi mal tono de voz yo, aunque falle estaré bien. Grítalo ya, es tu turno. Can you do it? El hacerlo y cómo va a ser todo, pues miedo no tendré. Hoy seré quien yo soy, porque lo completaré. I can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. I can't do it. You can't do it. We can do it. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it.
Woo! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Felt like I'm at a rock concert. Let's go. Is this one of your works? Like, were you the one who translated it?
Yes, I had the adaptation. This is an adaptation I did a couple years ago. It was actually for a class homework. They were like, "Oh, you gotta bring in a song that has like a very like positive, high self-esteem type of thing, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I do not know any songs in Spanish that have any feeling like this, but you know what? My whole library is Japanese music. Let's do this."
Wow, that is so cool. Oh my God, you translated the entire thing. I'm so amazed. Honestly, I don't know what to say. That is a skill. That is a skill. Wow. You know what, darling? I want you to take this time to tell our friends in the chat, my dear Scout members, to take this time to tell us more about your ongoing or upcoming projects or activities, maybe scheduled streams or song cover release, any donathon, subathon, whatever you have going on. Let us know so they can go ahead and join you and support you as well.
So, as a matter of fact, it's kind of a small little secret, but also not a secret, but also a secret. But technically,
we're not
I'm
snitches.
supposed. No, we're not. Shh, no, there's no way. Absolutely not. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell your neighbor. But actually, I have an upcoming song about to release on May. Possibly, if I can make it the date to actually be out on May 24th or 23, that would be absolutely fantastic. But right now, everything's basically almost finished. I'm just waiting for things to just get like the pieces of the puzzle finally like see the big puzzle. And I'm so close to announcing it. I'm just very hyper because I'm like, I've been working on that song for 2 years. That would be my third song, actually.
Third original song.
Yeah, I have a friend who has done instrumentals before, and we worked out together like on different collabs, right? Because I think we did Mind Brand at one point. He did the instrumental, and I did the vocals. So I was like, hey, you know what, dude, you can totally do an original song. He's like, no, there's no way. And I'm like, no, yes, you can. I know you can. You have the talent for it. Do not
believe
say
it.
And turns out, yeah, he can. And oh my God, that instrumental is fantastic. Like I remember in the airport writing down the lyrics and everything, and I'm just so very excited because it's meant to represent a little bit more of how I am, how I feel on the inside, and also lore stuff and whatever. But you know, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I am seated. I'm seated in the front row waiting for this drop. And for our cult members, our friends in the chat to stay updated, to get real-time updates. When is the drop? Like what time is it going to drop? What day? Go ahead and drop Microphona Sing some love, show her some love on her Twitter profile, Twitter page, where you can catch up on real-time updates from her. And also for her future streams, whatever content she'd like to stream in the future, go ahead and support her on her Twitch channel. Other socials are on the chat below as well. It's pinned. YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Please just show her some love. All right, darling. I do appreciate you giving us your time of day. We love your singing, and I know it's our first time meeting here, and we just jump right into it, giving asking you questions, interviewing you, and getting to know you more. And enjoying your wonderful performances. I wish I have more time to talk more about your content and more about your singing journey and VTuber journey, but um, this is I don't want to take too much of your time as well. I'm pretty sure you also have your own commitments, and it was lovely vibing with you, having you here, darling.
It's very nice to meet you. I'm very happy that I got to participate here. It's an honor, and I really find that the show is amazing and it's really fun. And honestly, there's a lot of bangers. Yay! I'll keep going. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much, Charlie. And before I let you go, I wanted to invite you over to the year-end culmination event for all previous guest singers for the year. This
Oh,
actually started last year. It's what we call Superstar of 𝔒𝔕 Radio, or SSR.
oh,
We're gonna have Superstar of 𝔒𝔕 Radio 2025 in December, and
oh,
all the previous guest singers are invited to participate on this virtual singing competition where top three winners will be rewarded with some kaching. And the champion will, apart from the prize money, will also receive a full vocal mixing.
ooh. I'd be down. I'd be
Yes.
down just to at least have fun.
Let's go. I expect you to be there, darling. I will send out invitations sometime around October. And again, thank you so much. We love your singing, and I do wish you more power in your adventures and your goals in your VTubing journey. Thank you so much, darling. Our cult members, our friends in the chat, let's send off Microphona with much love. Thank you so much, darling. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
You all have a beautiful day too. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Have a good one. All right. So that was our guest singer for today, Microphona Sing. All of her important links are already pinned in the chat below. Please do show her some love. And before, so you don't miss her that much, I will be playing a song from her YouTube channel. Okay. Let me go ahead and play her song over here.
I can. Woof, I need to see this. He's fucking mine!
All right. This is a Spanish cover of Has Been Hotel Loser Baby. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
Te ves muy mal y ya todo fracasó. Toda tu vida se fue a la mierda. Te sientes sucio como un baño de estación. Qué pena estar sobrio y sin droga. Perdido estás, todo es oscuridad, pues solo diré que es verdad. Espera, ¿qué? Eres un perdedor, un jodido perdedor. No dejas de quejarte, perra maricas. Oye, perdedores tú y yo. Gracias, idiota. Vas con tu botella del bar que solo tiene una estrella. De los pasivos tú eres la reina. A tu lado estaré. ¿Debo sentirme mejor por eso? Llegué a pensar que nadie ha de identificarse con todo el daño que yo sufro. Pero derribar somos perdedores y debes aceptar que eres chupa vergas y muy trocón. Yo acepto que seas así. Soy un perdedor charlatán y bueno para nada, aunque sé que solo no estoy. Somos perdedores tú y yo. Tengo apetito por el juego, tengo apetito y deseo que drogarme mucho y fornicar. Sigue así, canta tu canción. ¿Cómo? Ya no soy virgen ni de la oreja. Con mi poder, con mi alma vieja, tengo esta correa vil. No sé cómo huir de quien la maneja. Eres un perdedor y un perdedor que sabe bien que si nos juntamos quizás algo cambiará. Dejar